And the president was not just speaking to those of us who were in the meeting. The president was speaking to every one of you find yourself in a single larger position as a youth of this country with 68% plus, telling us that we are too small to understand the core issues of our country. President Seli is unserious. It slipped from my mind to have called to tell point on that. And after speaking, when it came back to my mind, I laughed at myself and said I was lying in error. When the president spoke, she traced her legacy, how she fought against this, she fought against that. My also greatest regret was to see the president ordering people to tell press to leave the area. Why should you tell the press to leave? And I said to the president, even if the sincerity of the meeting will be questioned, I was trying to tell her as a professional president, I guess you want us to read, that I don't trust her sincerity. And so I said, even if the sincerity of the meeting will be questioned, but the fact that you call us to listen to Liberian youth, it will go down in history. Discussing the sincerity will be another time of the debate. After the president explained, said all of the good things, how we are too little here to discuss our country's future and our future, then she started to entertain questions. Then we told the president, we said, Madam President, you have consistently said you want to leave a legacy in Liberia. When you trace your track record, visit the books, visit the pamphlet, the speeches, what was good what was bad yesterday about nepotism, that is good today for nepotism. Your relatives, family members are creeping all in our economy. Watch and see them. It is not just about the Selis, what about the Bonars? You look at JFK, they are creeping all in the economy. And the president was humiliated with the question. I saw the vice president. He was so disappointed in the question, he had to take back his seat. I saw the ministers, they were disappointed to look in the face of the president and tell the president that you are nepotistic. And the president's response was, all the selling in the world is not for me. All the selling in the world, my son is not for me. So then I brought another question that we, Mr. Brown, he placed on. I said, if all the selling in the world are not for you, who got James Seli and MOTC, Robert Seli and Noka, Charles Seli at Central Bank, former Seli, Vanny Seli, who got the bonus, who have them, Madam President? Just yourself to them saying all the Selis in the world are not for you. Yes, but the one in Liberia, who are them? Who owns them? And so the president further stated that Mr. Seli has earned his money at the Wall Street in the US, and sometimes she begs him for money. But what was more contradictory that the president did not get clear was she said Robert owns his own money. But when we pressed concerning the nepotism, she said since Robert was appointed as NOCA chair, the issue of the oil has brought forth a confrontation. The president makes us to understand that we are not yet started drilling oil. Somebody may say, yes, it is true, but there are social responsibility that the oil concessionaires pay. And when you read, you're going to realize that I think they gave some kind of percentage of 10% or 20%. These are revenue that they include, even in their negotiation exercises, they pay. The president contradicted herself by saying that Robert used money given by Chevron to construct or erect projects around here. When he on earlier statement, she made us to understand that Robert is using his own money. Madam Seli will give account whose money Robert Seli is using. And I can tell anybody for free, I have a position on the issue of a demonstration. I support a demonstration against Ellen government. No. And that will be my clemency statement. But I will get to the correlation on disappointment I have with them. But I support a demonstration against this government. And I will recommend that the demonstration be here on the president's birthday, October 29th, so that we can plan it better. The president contradicted herself too many times. And then when we ask the president, look at a leader, a serious president, I live the whole community. Yes, please. It is the responsibility of a responsible government to provide social services to our people. And then when we ask the president that we have had several press conferences in the water, when rainfall, we sleep in water in the whole community. You told us you are going to face our road. You took away our people vote because of the road. And you send a company there to do the road, they scheme on the road. And listen to the president respond to me. Why, my brother? She said, because you talk too much on air, I tell the company to move from the road. The president is not serious. Man, study is not serious.
I beg the man for a time. To make us something to do quick. I beg you for a time, please. Hold on. Hold on, my man, please. As long as I take time to, please. Man, we beg you for a time at least to provide information for us, please. Let's protect the time.
The president, how will a responsible president implementing your detail tell citizens to say, to beg him for thank you? Madam Salim saying, why I say we didn't say thank you to her for starting the community road. Do you think we are people of Berayala? That was the greatest mistake the Berayala people made. When the president decided to help with the road, that was her responsibility. It was a good thing. They went and laid Lapa on the road. Right after, you know the woman smart. Let me be bold to tell you. Right after they started pressing her, she left the room. There was no way for her to come back on air to come criticize or complain. That's the same thing she wanted to do to the whole community. For a president to say, because you talk too much and you can't say thank you one day, so I tell people to leave your role. So you're looking for people here to be saying thank you every day. Power sweet to the extent that the ears of the power don't allow criticism. And that's the kind of system President Seli wants to build in Liberia. The president addressed so many concerns. Like the brother said, and one thing that I would not agree with, that the meeting that was here, those of us who attended the meeting, we went there as a means of stage managing the process. I have said to my brothers that I will attend that meeting, and if the microphone is brought to my mouth, I will look in the face of the president and tell her what is wrong. And we told the president and Madam President there are several issues that we got problem with. But because of time, the first one that has the propensity to make us poor and upgrade our children account are what we attack. And that is the issue of nepotism when your family members are creeping all into our economy. The president, another concern that was raised, that the president made more real about this issue of our corporate social responsibilities. When you look in your respective communities, in your districts, in your counties, there are institutions that sign agreement with the government of Liberia. It is the legal obligation of those companies to provide their corporate social services to people or members living in a particular locality where the companies are found. When you look at LPRC area, District 14, when the rain falls, look at LPRC, people in Pito Garage, look at Freeport, look at the kind of concessionaires we have here in the heat of our city, and then our people sleep in floor. And then the president looked at it and she really started laughing. I think she was laughing. The woman had nothing to say. She had no concern for her. She wanted to use the gathering of the young people to promote herself. That I had a meeting with the young people. But I said to somebody, the concept of saying I have a meeting with the young people is a good concept. But as to whether the meeting was productive, it is a separate debate. In my conclusion, to the coalition. To the coalition. The coalition objective, that which I said here, that at first I did not understand the objective of the demonstration. As to whether the demonstrators were calling for the removal of the government, as to whether the demonstrators were to showcase a point, as to whether the demonstrators needed a regime change, I did not understand the objective of the demonstration. But what I have understood now, and what I will want to say, that because we have met the president ourselves, and we know the intention of the president for Liberia, President Seli must discontinue. And if that was the objective of the coalition, then I support the coalition. I want to be public. If it is the discontinuation of the government due to her unseriousness was the objective of the coalition, I support the coalition.
End of injection.
My